Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. This is Zach with Zach Attack Cards, bringing you the penultimate edition of Football Card Showdown Season 3, or for the 2024 season. So, let's go back and visit the week that was, right? Before we head into the new matchup. We had the final doubleheader, where we opened up a little bit of Mosaic. Was hoping to bring a little bit of luck. And, I guess you could argue that we did okay. We went 1-1, which is kind of, well, I guess best case scenario would have been to go 2-0. But in this case, we didn't hit worst case scenario, right, which would have been 0-2. So the recap is game 1 had Chicago at Minnesota. The cards predicted Chicago. We all kind of knew that was a stretch, I would assume. And that's exactly what happened. Minnesota beat on them pretty good, which dropped our season record to 8-8. And then we had Atlanta at the Las Vegas Raiders, and Atlanta won that game, which is exactly what the cards predicted. So, sitting pretty still at 9-8 with 2 games to go. Just have to win 1 game to clinch a winning record. Obviously, if we go 0-2, then we have a losing record for the second straight season. And that's not what we're looking for. So we're going to open up Prestige for the third and likely final time. I'm trying to come up with a kind of a fun send-off for the final season here. And we'll see or final game of the season. We'll see what happens. But we'll go with Prestige for this one. And this one features the New Orleans Saints versus the Green Bay Packers. And should prove to be a good one. Any game played at Green Bay this time of year, I'm sure there'll be some sub-zero temperatures up there that'll just be really difficult. So that's always that big-time home field advantage that they have, right? But while we're opening this up, let's go ahead and go through the scoring, a little bit of a review for you veterans out there, and an overview for any rookies. So any veteran player or team card is extra point worth 1 point. Any rookie player card is a safety worth 2 points. Any player or team insert or numbered non-auto patch is a field goal worth 3 points. And lastly, any player or team auto patch is a touchdown worth 6 points. And obviously we are looking for Saints and Packers to do that scoring. So here we go. We have our Prestige packs. Let's see what we can get. Big fan of Prestige. I've said it time and time again. I think the cards are very sharp for a kind of a lower end release. I feel like they have a more premium look to them. So we have Cooper for Denver. We have Swift for the Bears. We have Aeneas Williams for the Cardinals. We have Fred Taylor, Jags. Kirk for the Jags. Peyton Manning, or is it Peyton Manning? That commercial does give me a chuckle. Perhaps I'm the only one, but I enjoy it. Steelers, Greg Lloyd, and George Pickens for the Steelers. So no scoring there. And now we have Javon Solomon for the Bills. Ooh, we have a Penix flipped over. That's nice. Ooh, that's going to be that's a really nice one. Especially with how they just absolutely stomped out the Giants. And then we have an alma maters, of which none of the teams are from that. So that's really nice. We're going to leave that one out, actually. Make sure that I sleeve it up when we're all done here. Pack number 2. Who will strike first? And as I've said all year, obviously, any ties will be determined by some score-a-treat packs. Deshaun Watson for the Browns. Ravens, Roquan Smith. We have Pittman Jr., Autry. We have Mixon, McNabb, Smith, Boomer Esiason, and on to the rookies. Kamari Lassiter, Texans, and the Saints score. There we go. Jalen Ford out of Texas. Peyton Manning, Living Legends, and a kid reporter. Or anyone who wants it. So that's a pretty cool card. Nice little Peyton Manning action shot. Pack number 3. Saints jump out to a bit of a lead here. I believe we have our numbered card here. So let's see if we can flip it over without giving it away. And now, Brendan Aubrey for my Cowboys. Bruce Smith, Jared Goff. All right, we got Packer, Quay Walker, and Josh Jacobs. So 2 scores there. Conklin, Thibodeau, Singletary. Got the Bengals, Sims, and Jatavian Sanders. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Numbered to 300, and it's the Saint, Demario Davis. Not a bad hit there. That's a great hit. Let me just sleeve it up real quick here. Get right back to it. Very nicely done. As you all know, these guarantee you a numbered hit, so that's always nice. All right, T.J. Edwards, Bijan. We have Micah Hyde, Jack Campbell, Rashee Rice, Byron Murphy, and the Saints are scoring again. Look at this. Cam Jordan and Alvin Kamara. It's going to be really hard for the Pack to come back. We have Latu, excellent player. We have Alex Singleton on the extra points. And any given Sunday, I believe this is Tommy DeVito. So, very interesting. 2 packs to go now. And we'll add them up and render a decision. PS2, Roshan Johnson. We have Sam Darnold, A-Chain, Clay Matthews. I think he's up for the Hall of Fame this coming year, possibly. I got some Patriots here. We have Dotson. What do we got here? Blake Corum on the Rams. Quay Walker. There we go. Nice. Parallel. No points for the parallel, unfortunately. Maybe I'll have to work that in for next year. A little bit of Brock Purdy on the insert. And we have another kid reporter. And perhaps I'll have to find a way to score a parallel. Might not be a bad idea. All right, last pack. Is there any last pack magic for the Packers? We have Dennis Gordock, Ken Anderson, Derrick Henry, Cooper Kupp, Bosa. We have Art Monk. Not really sure. I guess that one was just turned around for no reason. Jeffrey Simmons, Will Levis. And we have Will Shipley on the Eagles. And George Pickens on the Pack Steelers. And last, Alma Maters. Alma Maters, wow. We have Geno Stone, Amani Hooker, and Micah Hyde. Unfortunately, none of the teams that we're after there either. So, this one seems relatively simple. We have what's going to amount to be just 3 vets. Like I said, even though it's a parallel, we don't take that into account in our scoring here. So that's 3 points, which is pretty much ties it up with the numbered card, because numbered non-auto or patch is a field goal worth 3. And we have a rookie, which is 2 points, and 2 vets, so 2 extra points. So ultimately, it is 7-3. The Saints take the victory in this one. That's tough. That's tough. I honestly think the Packers, again, with their home field advantage, Lambeau late in the season, like that's just a whole nother can of worms up there. Like they they always have that as an advantage. So it's, I don't know. I think I got to give it to the Packers. You know, the Packers also are having a better season than the Saints, even though the Saints have been doing a bit better lately. So I'm going to go with the Pack. Cards are going with the Saints, which, as I've said time and time again, is the more important thing. So hopefully this will be the final win. Cross our fingers. We need one win in these last 2 games to clinch a winning record for just the second time in 3 seasons that we've done this. So join me in watching the Monday Night Football game, which should still be pretty darn good, I'd imagine. And then obviously enjoy your holiday shortly after that, wherever you are. Happy holidays. And then I'll see you back here in another week for the final game of the Football Card Showdown season. What a wonderful, wonderful ride this season has been. But with that said, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get you on out of here. If you could head down below, hit the subscribe button, click the like while you're there. If you enjoy this little series, if you enjoy openings, card show reviews, and things of that nature, we have tons and tons of stuff and playlists. Certainly check it out, but we'd love to have you along for the ride as well. Always, always a lot of fun. We put out videos every Monday and Friday, and the only other thing I want to say before we get out of here is thank you. Thank you guys so much. It's perhaps even more important this time of year with all the holidays. There's extra added stress to everybody's plate. And the main thing to remember is I think everybody's still trying to do the absolute best they can. So a little bit of patience, obviously, if you can spare it, would be fantastic. That would certainly make the world a better place. And like I said, all the graciousness in the world this time of year just seems to mean even more. So as I said, happy holidays. Thank you guys so much for another wonderful, wonderful year. I'll see you back here next week for the final one. And with that said, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and get you on out of here. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.